The St. Patrick's Day podcast number 4, 3 months to St. Patrick's Day. Today's show is brought to you by Kilted for her pleasure at yearofthekilt.com. Marc Gunn's newest CD of kilted Celtic comedy music features 15 tracks of fun Celtic songs dedicated to the kilt and things that make you laugh. Call 1-800-BUY-MY-CD or visit the website to get your CD today and pick up a free bumper sticker for kilt lovers that reads Kilted for her pleasure. Visit yearofthekilt.com for details. Welcome to the St. Patrick's Day podcast. My name is Marc Gunn, and I am a Celtic musician and podcaster. I am also host of the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast, a twice-monthly radio show of great independent Irish and Celtic music, and I'm editor-in-chief of the Celtic MP3s music magazine at CelticMP3s.com. That was Tuttle, Caislean by Cady Finlayson from her CD Irish Coffee. Now, Christmas is just days away, and did you know that I also publish the Celtic Christmas Podcast at CelticChristmasPodcast.com? Well, now you do. And of course, we're also 3 months away from St. Patrick's Day. Once again, I want to share with you why I publish this show. I have two goals. First, I want you to hear some of my favorite independent Irish and Celtic music online. I hand-picked these shows to highlight some of the best music from my Irish and Celtic Music podcast, and you get to hear it without all the talking. That means you're going to love this show for your St. Patrick's Day celebrations. Second, I want to help you, the Celtic music lover, find some new Celtic music that you will love to hear all year long. If you enjoy something special, then hey, Christmas is approaching. Buy a CD for you or for someone else. And visit their website too. You can find links to all the artists in this show at stpatricksdayparty.net. We're going to jump straight into the music with Ed Miller, Home Away from Home, from his CD, The Edinburgh Rambler.
She told me that her name was Pat. She came from a Glasgow tenement flat, but over here in Texas, Scotland seems so far away. So I played her a tape at Jimmy Shand with his old familiar Scots dance band. I watched the tears come to her eyes when she heard the music play. In her home away from home, home away from home, our home away from home, home away from home. And I won't forget you, Amsterdam, your brown cafes and your noisy trams. And there's a young woman there who looks a lot like me. And there's memories there and good old friends. I think about you now and then, but I won't be living there again. Now I'm far across the sea, in my home away from home, home away from home, my home away from home, home away from home. And old Edinburgh town upon the hill, you have my heart and you always will. And I'll be back from time to time to recharge my batteries. For I need to climb your hills and dales and drink with friends who never fail to fill up my heart with songs and tales for my home away from home. Oh, my home away from home, home away from home, my home away from home, home away from home. So I wish there was a way I could find to be two places at one time, so the curse of the emigrant wouldn't tear my heart in two. But you give a reason for my song, a meaning for to carry on. Wherever friends are found and songs abound, I'll be my home away from home. Oh, my home away from home, home away from home, my home away from home, home away from home. Oh, my home away from home, home away from home, my home away
Jacobites by name, Linden here, Linden here. You Jacobites by name, Linden here. You Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim. Your doctrines I must blame. You shall hear, you shall hear. Your doctrines I must blame. You shall hear. What is right and what is wrong? By the law, by the law. What is right and what is wrong? By the law. What is right and what is wrong? By short sword or by long? The weak or more the strong? For to draw, for to draw. The weak or more the strong? For to draw. You Jacobites by name, Linden here, Linden here. You Jacobites by name, Linden here. You Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim. Your doctrines I must blame. You shall hear, you shall hear. Your doctrines I must blame. You shall hear. What makes heroic strife? Fame to far, fame to far. What makes heroic strife? Fame to far. What makes heroic strife? To whet the assassin's knife and haunt a parent's life with bloody war, bloody war. And haunt a parent's life with bloody war. You Jacobites by name, Linden here, Linden here. You Jacobites by name, Linden here. You Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim. Your doctrines I must blame. You shall hear, you shall hear. Your doctrines I must blame. You shall hear. Then let your schemes alone in the state, in the state. Then let your schemes alone in the state. Then let your schemes alone adore the rising sun and leave a man undone to his fate, to his fate. And leave a man undone to his fate. You Jacobites by name, Linden here, Linden here. You Jacobites by name, Linden here. You Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim. Your doctrines I must blame. You shall hear, you shall hear. Your doctrines I must blame. You shall hear. You Jacobites by name, your faults I will proclaim. Your doctrines I must blame. You shall hear, you shall hear. Your doctrines I must blame. You shall hear. heroes, come listen one and all. Don't hire with any farmer, do you know what your work will be? He'll work you in the morning before clear light of dawn, and never more be able to plough the rocks of Bawn, and never more be able to plough the rocks of Bawn. My shoes they are so worn, my stockings they are thin. My heart is always trembling out for fear they might give in. My heart is always trembling out from clear daylight till dawn, and never more be able to plough the rocks of Bawn. They never more be able to plough the rocks of Bawn. I know that one day I will leave this farmer plough. I will drop this yoke of service, for in the new regiment with the new sergeant majors, my crown is my crown. A curse upon you, sweetie boy, you have me nearly robbed. You're sitting by the fireside, your feet upon the hob. You're sitting by the fireside from clear daylight till dawn, and never more be able to plough the rocks of Bawn, and never more be able to plough. Rise up, my gallant sweeting, and get your horse's head, and give them all the feed of oats before there's dawn the day. Don't feed them lots of turnip springs that grow on yon green lawn, or they never more be able to plough the rocks of Bawn. They never more be able to plough. Oh, know that one day I will leave this farmer plough. I will drop this yoke of service, for in the new regiment with the new sergeant majors, my crown is my crown. I wish the sergeant major would send for me in time, and place me in some regiment while in my youth and prime. I'd fight for all his glory now from clear daylight till dawn, before I will return again to plough the rocks of Bawn, before I will return again to plough. I know that one day I will leave this farmer's plough. I will drop this yoke of service, for in the new regiment with the new sergeant major. Oh, I know that one day I will leave this farmer's plough. I will drop this yoke of service, for in the new regiment with the new sergeant major's my crown.
And that was Maidens IV with Rocks of Bawn from their CD Emerald Fire. Before that was Vicki, Swan, and Jonny Dyer with Slip Tease from their same titled CD. Before that was Paddy on the Railway by Jasper Coal from their CD 1,000 Feet Closer to Hell. Before that was Beth Patterson with Jacobites by Name from her CD Hybrid Vigor. And topping that was Roger the Shrubber Set by Kennedy's Kitchen from their CD A Pocketful of Lint. Next up, we have an extra long set. Kicking it off is SlipJig from their CD So Far. This is I'll Tell Me Ma and Far From Home.
I'll tell me ma when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my hair, they stone my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please will you tell me who is she now? Albert Mooney says he loves her, and all the boys are fighting for. Knocking on the door and ringing on the bell, saying, oh my true love, are you well? Out she comes as white as snow, rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. Old Johnny Murphy says she'll die if she doesn't get the fellow with a roving eye. Tell me, ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stone my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please will you tell me who is she? Let the wind and the rain and the hail blow high and the snow come a-tumbling from the sky. She's as nice as apple pie and she'll get her own lad by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she won't tell her ma when she comes home. Let them all come as they will, it's Albert Mooney she loves still. Tell me, ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stone my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please will you tell me who is she? I'll tell me, ma, when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pull my hair and stone my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast City. She is courting 1, 2, 3. Please will you tell me who is she?
kitty? What shall we do with the catnip kitty? What shall we do with the catnip kitty? Early in the morning, away he pounces, away he pounces, away he pounces early in the morning. Blow some bubbles and watch him chase them. Blow some bubbles and watch him chase them. Blow some bubbles, watch him chase them early in the morning. Away he pounces, away he pounces, away he pounces early in the morning. Put him in his cap bed till he's sober. Put him in his cap bed till he's sober. Put him in his cap bed till he's sober early in the morning. Away he pounces, away he pounces, away he pounces early in the morning. Put him back again when he jumps out. Put him back again when he jumps out. Put him back again when he jumps out early in the morning. Away he pounces, away he pounces, away he pounces early in the morning. Touch him on the back and watch him jump high. Touch him on the back and watch him jump high. Touch him on the back, watch him jump high early in the morning. Away he pounces, away he pounces, away he pounces early in the morning. Pry him off your bleeding shoulders, pry him off your bleeding shoulders, pry him off bleeding shoulders early in the morning. Away he pounces, away he pounces, away he pounces early in the morning. Put him in the bed of your sleeping father. Put him in the bed of your sleeping father. Put him in the bed of your sleeping father early in the morning. Away he pounces, away he pounces, away he pounces early in the morning. You should have seen your sleeping father. You should have seen your sleeping father. You should have seen your sleeping father early in the morning. Away he pounces, away he pounces, away he pounces early in the morning. He screamed like your little sister. He screamed like your little sister. He screamed like your little sister early in the morning. Away he pounces, away he pounces, away he pounces early in the morning. Your dad jumped up on top of the bedpost. Your dad jumped up on top of the bedpost. Dad jumped up on top of the bedpost early in the morning. Away he pounces, away he pounces, away he pounces early in the morning. That's what you do with the catnip kitty. That's what you do with the catnip kitty. That's what you do with the catnip kitty early in the morning.
All along the South Breakwater, overdue. How I long for you, I long to see your sail. May the cold North Sea bring you home to me. I am my mother's daughter, from that foreign shore, frozen Labrador, home to Cruden Bay. Every night I hear your footsteps climbing up my stair. You kiss my cheek and I awaken. I speak your name but you're not there. Time wears away, wearing day by day. Are you still among the living? Months have been since you should have seen the golden sands of Aberdeen. Every night I hear your footsteps climbing up my stair. You kiss my cheek and I awaken. I speak your name but you're not there. the South Breakwater. I watch for you, how I long for you, I long for your embrace. Every night I hear your footsteps climbing up my stair. Kiss my cheek and I awaken. I speak your name but you're not there. Every night I hear your footsteps climbing up my stair. You kiss my cheek and I awaken. I speak your name but you're not there.
Will you come to the Highlands, Leezy Lindsay? Will you come to the Highlands with me? Will you come to the Highlands, Leezy Lindsay? My pride and my darling to be. To come to the Highlands with you, sir, will bring a saltire to my ear. I live in the green glens and woodlands and streams of my own country. Will you come to the Highlands, Leezy Lindsay? Will you come to the Highlands with me? Will you come to the Highlands, Leezy Lindsay? My pride and my darling to be. I'll show you the home of the red deer, on mountains where waves that's alpine, and as far as the band of the red deer, hill, moorland and mountain is mine. Will you come to the Highlands, Leezy Lindsay? Will you come to the Highlands with me? Will you come to the Highlands, Leezy Lindsay? My pride and my darling to be. 1,000 claymores I can muster, hill blade and its bearer the same, and when round their chieftain they rally, the gallant Argyle is my name. Will you come to the Highlands, Leezy Lindsay? Will you come to the Highlands with me? Will you come to the Highlands, Leezy Lindsay? My pride and my darling to be. There's dancing and joy in the Highlands, there's piping and gladness and glee, for Argyle has brought home Leezy Lindsay, his bride and his darling to be. Will you come to the Highlands, Sarah Livesey? Will you come to the Highlands with me? Will you come to the Highlands, Sarah Livesey? My bride and my darling to be. 1, 2, 3.
One pleasant summer's morning, when all the flowers were blooming, oh, nature was adorning, and the wee birds, they were singing, oh, I met my love near Bembridge town, my charming blue-eyed Sally, oh, she is the queen of the county down, my flower of my valley, oh. With admiration I did gaze upon that blue-eyed lassie, oh. Adam never had such joy when he saw Eve in Eden, oh. Her skin is like the lily white that blooms in yonder garden, oh. She is my queen and my heart's dawning, and the wee birds, they were singing, oh, I met my love near Bembridge town, my charming blue-eyed Sally, oh, she is the queen of the county down, my flower of my rally, oh. With admiration I did gaze upon that blue-eyed lassie, oh. Adam never had such joy when he saw Eve in Eden, oh. Her skin is like the lily white that blooms in yonder garden, oh. She is my queen and my heart's delight, my flower of my rally, oh. Her yellow hair in ringlets hung, her boots of Spanish leather, oh. Her bonnet with blue ribbons on, her scarlet scarf and feather, oh. Like Venus bright she did appear, my charming blue-eyed Sally, oh. She is the girl that I love, dear, my flower of my rally, oh. And I hope the day will come when we join hands together, oh. It's then I'll bring my true love home, in spite of wind and weather, oh. And let them all say what they will, and let them reel and rally, oh. For I will wed the girl I love, my flower of my rally, oh.
And that was Jigs, Jimmy's Jig, Jig Gun on 'em by Rattle the Boards from their CD The Parish Platform. Before that was Flower Over Malario by Sarah Dinan from her CD From the Ashes. Before that was Round the House with McLeod's Farewell from their CD Safe Home. Then there was Hugh Morrison with Leezy Lindsay from his CD Robert Burns Rocks. And Hugh Morrison joined Jed Marum and Mason Brown for Sands of Aberdeen from that same titled CD. Then there was Marc Gunn and the Dubliners, Tabby Cats with Catnipped Kitty from my CD, Whiskers in the Jar, Irish Drinking Songs for Cat Lovers Part 2. And topping it off was Jimmy McRae with Alba Go Bra, Scotland Forever from his CD, Global Gathering. I hope you enjoyed this show. There's one more song to go. Before I get to that, please take a moment to email a friend about the show. Then support your favorite artists in this show by buying a CD. You can find out more about all the groups on my website at stpatricksdayparty.net, and you can also support our sponsor by visiting them at yearofthekilt.com. We're going to finish it up with Wild Mountain Time by Marc Gunn from my CD, The Bridge. Talk to you soon. Sláinte.
Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by unclear and crystal fountain, and all around the bower I'll pile flowers from the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will roam country o'er through that dark land so dreary, and all the spoils I find I'll bring to my darling dearie. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love, she won't come, I will surely find another to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. and we'll all go together to Wild Mountain Thyme, all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to Wild Mountain Thyme, all around. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go?